32 ఇయర్స్కి యూ యూ చోజ్ టు రిటైర్. అందులో చాలా డీటెయిల్డ్గానే పెట్టారు. బట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు నో లిటిల్ మోర్ అబౌట్ వాట్ వెంట్ త్రూ, వై డిడ్ యూ టేక్ ద డెసిషన్ అండ్ వై వర్ యూ సో ఇమోషనల్ అబౌట్ ఇట్? బికాస్ చాలామందికి ఒక ఒక స్పోర్ట్ ఆడుతూ 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 ఏదో టైంలో రిటైర్ అవ్వాలి, కోచింగ్ వైపు వెళ్తారు. కొంతమంది ది జస్ట్ స్టే, బట్ యూ వర్ వెరీ ఇమోషనల్.
Yeah.
సో ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు నో వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్.
See, I mean, 2017లో నాకు ఒక pretty major surgery అయింది ankle-లో.
ఓకే.
So that was I was out for almost about 8 months. So from then on, it was not easy for me to stay physically
Okay.
fit, train every day 100%, play freely. Like say, there's always something that is showing up in that ankle. Yes, there was a year where I could play fully and I did everything, every possible thing. I won a Bulgaria Open, then I played Swiss Open quarterfinal, Welsh final ఆడాను. రెండు మూడు results were good. I was my ranking from 30 to slip to some 300s. So I was trying to get back. I got to 100 top 100 కి వచ్చాను, 70s లోకి వచ్చాను. So but the thing was not constant. There was always ఏదో ఒక struggle was there with the injury concern was always there. And madhalo obviously COVID was one of the reasons. In terms of my continuation didn't happen when especially when I was 29, 30, where I was actually feeling better with the injuries were sorted.
ఓకే.
I was actually able to train regularly. I could see a lot of improvement. Because Marco, one good thing about this center is we've got about 8-10 players of good level. We always had very good sparring partners, we call it. We got very good players to train with. So for us to check, this is the best place. We don't need to play some 10 tournaments and see what your level is.
Right.
So I could see myself getting back really well, and I could see even coaches Gopi sir and back then whoever was helping us having a good input about my things. So then there was never thought about me, never a thought of నేను ఏదో ఓకే ఇంకో చాలు అనేది ఎక్కడ థాట్ లేదు. It was all going well. Yeah, there was a long break with COVID. టోర్నమెంట్స్ లేవు, ఎక్కడ ట్రైనింగ్ కూడా లేదు. ఒక 6 months అయితే ఇక్కడ ట్రైనింగ్ లేదు, ఓన్గా ట్రైనింగ్ ఇంటి దగ్గర చేసుకోవడమే అలానే అయింది. సో ఆ బ్రేక్ యాక్చువల్లీ కొంచెం టఫ్ అయింది నాకు కూడా. Because for us, once you keep getting older, what I've realized is also you have to keep training every day. You can't be like say parledu 2-3 days poite parledu. Because no, you have to constantly keep training. So that break actually inka tough chesindi. So once I got to say COVID, I post COVID, it was not just about ankle. It was my shoulder started to give labrum area was hurting pretty badly. Then that break took about 6 weeks. 6 weeks went on to 8 weeks. So multiple injuries were showing up every now and then. I was not able to compete in tournaments, and I was not able to give my best in the matches. That happened. I'm trying, but I'm not able to complete the match sometimes. Then obviously I shared these moments with Gopi sir as well. You know, he's a guy, he's a person that I always shared my emotions, and from the day one to this, sir ఏం చెప్పలేదు నువ్వు ఆడాలి నువ్వు ఆపే అట్లా. He was listening to me. He shared his experiences, how important it is. This is not the end of the road. No matter you might be stopping to compete, but this is not the end of the road for you. You've got a long career ahead in whatever that you choose to do, first of all. Because as a player, నా మైండ్ కూడా ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే ఇంకా అయిపోయింది, దీని తర్వాత ఏంటో నాకు తెలీదు, ఆర్ ఇంకా ఐ హ్యావ్ నథింగ్ టు డూ. ఆ మైండ్ సెట్ ఉండింది చాలా. So that is one thing. It was always haunting me as well. But adi clear cheyadaniki Gopi sir told me, you know what, this is what, even he stopped at the age of 29.
Right.
He used to, because I remember 29 లో ఆయన ఆపేసి 40 వరకు మాతో గేమ్స్ మ్యాచెస్ ఆడుతున్నారు అంటే ఇంకో 10 years. And we were slowly doing pretty well. So he could also continue, but he knew physically to stay 100%. And if you can't give 100%, first of all, winning losing pakkan pedte, we are not happy first of all.
Right.
So that started to getting in creep in me, saying that okay, నేను 100% ఇవ్వలేకపోతున్నా, నా ట్రైనింగ్ లో నేను ఎవ్రీడే చేయలేకపోతున్నా, ఐఎమ్ ట్రైయింగ్ బట్ అవ్వట్లేదు. So I was not happy about it. I was not liking it as much, because there was never a day that I went on and did 99%.
Mm.
ఎప్పుడు 100% ఇచ్చాను నేను. ఈ సెషన్లో కోర్టులో వెళ్ళానంటే నా బెస్ట్ ఇచ్చాను. దట్స్ హౌ వి హావ్ బీన్ టాట్ టు డూ ఇట్.
Right.
ఏదో వెళ్ళి షో
సో
అప్ లేదు.
ఎఫర్ట్స్ లో లోపం ఉండకూడదు.
ఆ.
గెలుపు ఓటమి తర్వాత పక్కన
దాని
పెట్టండి.
గురించి
ముందు అసలు
problem లేదు.
కోర్టుకి వెళ్తే మీకు మంచిగా అనిపించాలి.
Exactly.
నేను బాగా
I have to give
ఆడుతున్నాను.
my best.
Right.
Even if I am doing a standing dribble, it has to be focused. Everything
Right.
has to be in that 5 minutes of standing dribble. అలాంటి మైండ్ సెట్స్ మాదంతా. That's how we've been taught from him.
Mm.
సో అది అవ్వట్లేదు. Somehow I'm not able to do it. And results కూడా రావు because I know what it takes. That's when I told him about all this. I'm not able to do this. And then he explained, we've had a deep discussion one day. Decision happened like ఈ రూమ్ లోనే అయింది. ఎక్కడో అవ్వలేదు. ఏదో ఇంట్లో వెళ్ళి నేను బాగా దీని గురించి బాగా ఆలోచించేసి అలా ఏం జరగలేదు. I spoke to him, my heart out. It was very clear about what he told me as well, clearly what he feels. And it was my call totally that, you know, he gave me that thing. And it was, I felt so happy that I was with him to discuss all this. More than my parents as well. Obviously, I next thing was,
Correct.
it was my parents and my wife that I spoke and whatever. This was a discussion that I had. But it was him because he knew what I went through. He knows me completely. And I know him as well, literally. So that's how I took a call that particular day.